Kev.
Oh, Roger.
Disney's live-action Pinocchio has hit Disney Plus and is full of hidden Easter eggs for avid Disney goers to notice.
Really, Father? Really?
Don't worry, we've got you covered. Number 1. Apparently Geppetto is a big classic Disney fan. The woodworker has a large collection of cuckoo clocks just like the original did. However, these have been updated to include some familiar Disney characters. Snow White makes an appearance on her own clock having a little snooze. Number 2. The Geppetto Disney universe expands. On another one of his clocks, Aurora, the princess from Sleeping Beauty, makes a cameo pricking her finger on a spinning wheel. Just can't help herself. Number 3. Mickey's probably a little bit jealous. The Donald himself shows up on one of Geppetto's many clocks in the woodshop dancing back and forth. Should have made one for Goofy too. Number 4. The lion might be king, but Zazu still gets some recognition.
Young master, one day you will be king.
The loud-mouthed assistant for Mufasa sneaks into the top of this clock, but unlike usual, he's actually quite quiet. Number 5. We know for sure that this time it was Geppetto who framed Roger Rabbit on his wall. The funny bunny from Who Framed Roger Rabbit appears on his own clock with hearts shooting out of it. And why are the hearts shooting? Stay tuned to find out.
Oh, well, you think.
Number 6. We get the hearts popping out big time.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Famous animated vixen Jessica Rabbit appears on one of the clocks with her hubby Roger having a smooch. The hearts popping out of the clock are symbolic of, well, I think you get it. Number 7. Does this count as a double cameo from Tom Hanks?
Oh! Got me again.
One of the clocks on the wall features the petty toy from Toy Story himself, famously voiced by Tom Hanks, who plays Geppetto in the film. Seems like favoritism to us. Number 8. Geppetto equals Ursula's family member canon confirmed. In the film, Geppetto's pocket watch is the same shell Ursula, the villain from The Little Mermaid, uses to capture Ariel's voice inside of it. What sinister voice is Geppetto now hiding in there? Number 9. If Woody is there, I'm sure it's not just A-OK. On a clock featuring Woody, the clock is labeled A-OK Corral, a real place in Jackson, Wyoming. And we thought Geppetto was Italian. Number 10. We think it's about time we give him a name change. It just seems demeaning in retrospect. Either way, Dumbo the elephant makes an appearance on one of the cuckoo clocks on Geppetto's wall. If you can figure out how to fly, I don't think you should still be called dumb.
Wait till we get to the big town.
Number 11. Apparently there weren't enough evil folks in this film already. On one of Geppetto's cuckoo clocks, Maleficent, the shape-shifting villain from Sleeping Beauty, appears with her raven accomplice Diablo.
Oh, my pet.
Number 12. Ascend the sun, a squash banana. The wise tutor of Simba from The Lion King makes a cool cameo on one of the clocks presenting the next Lion King. Number 13. Carlo Collodi is the original author of Pinocchio, and their name makes a soapy cameo in this clip where Jiminy speaks to the Blue Fairy. Maybe the film is trying to say they're a very clean author?
Okay, you have point.
Number 14. Kids turning into donkeys isn't the only transformation snuck into this film. On another one of the clocks, an elephant that looks a lot like Abu when he's turned into one by the genie in Aladdin appears on the wall of Geppetto's shop. Number 15. Owl lets you be the judge of this next Easter egg. There have been many owls in Disney animated history, but this clock specifically looks like one of the owls from Pocahontas. Still judgy as heck to this day. Number 16. You won't have to disassociate to notice this next Easter egg. While Pinocchio heads to school and is interrupted by Honest John, John comes up with the name Chris Pine for Pinocchio's stage name.
I've got it.
Chris Pine!
Then says it wouldn't work. An ode to the famous actor Chris Pine and his Woody-sounding last name, which definitely do work. Number 17. Disney might get sued over this one. While enjoying the sights and sounds of Pleasure Island, Pinocchio visits an attraction called Sugar Mountain. Sugar Mountain is the name of a famous confectionery store chain, so while it is an Easter egg, it may be one that gets the film in a little trouble. Number 18. It'd be pretty funny to see these kids popping a few buds, but we digress. The king of beers is Budweiser Beer's famous slogan, but for this film, beer is a little inappropriate for kids, hence the caskets of whatever they are drinking being labeled King of Root Beers. Real beer just isn't good product placement for children.
You'd think something terrible was gonna happen to us.
Number 19. Stromboli does seem the type to steal freely. In his puppet show, the painted castle backdrop seen in the number with Fabiana's puppet is the same castle from Sleeping Beauty. You know who isn't a Sleeping Beauty? Stromboli. Number 20. This next Easter egg is a real ducktail.
You should have seen that one coming.
On one of Geppetto's clocks, Scrooge McDuck's nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie can all be seen jumping out of the top. Unfortunately, no Launchpad McQuack though. Number 21. Baby Simba, the protagonist of The Lion King, appears on one of the clocks, being held up by his wise advisor, Rafiki. This cameo does not have a large congregation of animals, however. Number 22. Woody's trusted steed joins him all the way in the world of Pinocchio. On another clock, Woody appears riding his famous horse Bullseye from Toy Story 2 while popping out of a clock. This kind of commitment is really relationship goals 101.
Ride like the wind, Bullseye!
Number 23. Can you see all 7 of them? As Snow White passes out, the famous dwarves from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs appear on one of Geppetto's clocks. Number 24. An apple a day makes you pass out inconveniently. The Queen, in her witch form from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, appears on one of the cuckoo clocks, handing Snow White that bad apple. Number 25. Behind the wooden woman who Jiminy Cricket accidentally leans on,
Excuse me, ma'am.
there are a few Buckingham guards, well known for their crazy hats and very uncrazy serious expressions. Number 26. Rube meet Geppetto. A Rube Goldberg machine, named after American cartoonist Rube Goldberg, is a chain reaction type machine or contraption intentionally designed to perform a simple task in an indirect or overly complicated way. One of these machines makes an appearance in Geppetto's workshop, but don't tell him that, he might take it personally.
Pinocchio, did you hear anything?
I sure did!
Number 27. Surprisingly not a Toy Story Easter egg. Another of Geppetto's creations is a spinning Bo Peep. However, it looks like a more classic version of the character and not Woody's love interest from Toy Story. Oh well. Number 28. We all wanted this Easter egg. Seems the world of Pinocchio knew the coachman in the film was no good, as you can see an early wanted poster for him while Honest John walks through an alleyway. Not that anyone watching the film would trust the guy.
And what's your name?
Number 29. A poster for La Fête Dansante can be seen on the wall as Honest John walks by it. The name is a play on the name of an Italian movie, La Fête Ignorante, which is also on Disney Plus if you're interested. Number 30. No, this isn't a Game of Thrones theory acronym for you R+L=J theorists out there. On the mallet Gideon uses to knock himself out, there is a carved heart that reads G+HJ, which is Gideon plus Honest John. So they're a couple. A criminal couple, but still a couple. Those were all the Easter eggs we managed to find. Any you noticed that we didn't mention? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe for more animated content. And thanks for watching The Things Animated.